Morning folks, welcome back to another stream, welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 for this week's daily race C from Lago Maggiore in Group 4 cars, or size. It's looking like a Lancer, it's a Mitsubishi Lancer 1 make pretty much at the moment from what I've seen. I did a race last night, it was pretty much dominated by the Lancer, the leaderboards and the grids. So, yes. As somebody who has tried to use some different cars, I can fully understand why the Lancer is so strong. No, get that out of the system. Morning to you though, folks, nice to see you. But yeah, what have we got? A couple of Alfa Romeos up there as well. I used the Ferrari for the video. Obviously, first race in the morning, it didn't go like terribly. And then yesterday afternoon, I tried using the G70, but the Lancer's just so much quicker in the straights, that I couldn't really compete with that car. So then I did a race last night in the Lancer and was doing like low 47s on it. So I think I did like 47.4, 47.5s I could do with the G70 without slipstream. The Lancer is a good bit quicker. But so we'll do a few races. We'll use the Lancer initially just to be competitive, try and get some good results. I just seen your time there, Susie, by the way. Welcome in. Did I see your time there? 91st in the world, Susie. Nice, nice. But yeah, let's get ourselves into this race and then I shall catch up with chat. I could probably go more extreme on the setup. I believe what people are doing is 50-50. But they're doing 20-20, 50-50 and 110 is maybe what they're doing on the anti-roll bars. So maybe at some point if we can maybe go more extreme on the setup, you know. That's us into the race, folks. Who have we got? Kiefske is in the waiting room. Nice to have you, Kiefske. Lesh, Oost as well. Welcome along. Dublin Dave, nice to see you. Susie, good morning to you. And as I said, nice time up there. We've got Nay in. Sonic's in as well. Nice to see you, folks. Hope you're all well. It's not the best race, is it? Not the best daily race. See, it's okay. It's okay. It's the sort of race that would actually be quite a good daily race, if you know what I mean. You could cope with this for a day, but for a week long, this race is just not going to suffice, is it? It's not going to suffice for a week, this race. This is not the sort of race that keeps you interested for a week for sure. I mean, I will give PD some credit though. At least we're using like some different times a day more often in these daily races than we used to. Although I'm not sure this was the best selection for this race because the whole track's in shadow. There's like, well, up here, maybe a bit of sunlight up here. It's just, we'll just start from the back, obviously. Well, not obviously, you know what I mean. We always start at the back for a wee while. Should I made it karts? No, I'm not sure about that. I don't like the go-karts myself, Lesh, but I mean, if they wanted to use this track, I'd have made it 24 laps, I'd have made it the medium tyres, I'd have made tyre wear something around about ×5. And I'd probably make it, you know, that would have made it a one stop, but I'd give you the option of pitting early and maybe doing like a 10-14 or an 8-16, or if you wanted to go down the middle, obviously do 12-12, or you could go deep into the race. Tyre would be a little bit of a factor, might not make the four-wheel drive cars strong because obviously they suffer a little bit more in terms of the tyres. That's how I would have done it anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I'd ever chose this track. I mean, it's not like a terrible track, but it's just, it's not interesting enough for a week-long race. That's the problem. It is not interesting for a week-long race. If the screen's a bit dark, I can use the temporary exposure if you want to. We can use the temporary exposure to kind of make things a little bit brighter if you want. We'll do that. Right, let's head in. Let's head in. 23 people in. Thank you for joining me, folks. I hope you're all well. Do say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. You'll find it a nice place. People are friendly. Kuro, how you doing? It wasn't even interesting enough for one race for you. Yeah, I seen you just pitting at the end of lap 1 on Tisney's video, Sonic. Pretty fast at the front, no. Lewis, Maggiore, these ALN guys are fast, to be fair. Who we got at the back? We've got Prime Minister Sean in. Not that quick. I'm not that quick, I believe, as a streamer. Possibly streaming at the moment. Try not to take them out on their stream. Marky Boy. Racing Marky Boy. Racing Marky Boy the other day. Fury, how you doing? Yeah, you're not using your NSX too much here, Kuro, I don't think. This is your perfect race. Set up pole lap, then just run away because no one can pass. It's definitely hard to you can overtake, but it's hard to overtake. You kind of have to. You have to work for your overtakes, though. Oops, I did it. Not managed to get into the 46s yet. You're at 47.1 at the moment. To be fair, a 46, any kind of lap time in the 46 is pretty quick. And a 46 will probably get you the top 200. That's only because about 300 people have set a lap time on the job. Right, let's see if we can make some progress, or at the very least have some fun. Yeah, the light counter, for whatever reason, Lesh takes a wee bit of time to update it. I mean, at one point it will just start working, honestly. At some point it will just... that doesn't work, by the way. That does not work. Just served a drive-through, apparently. Then he's not going to pit at the end, is he? He's going to get a 1 minute for it. Doric, how you doing? As well. Yeah, all-wheel drive cars are dominating, particularly this Mitsubishi. I mean, at least it's a different car, isn't it? It's not a car we drive very often, so... Right, let's see if we can get into the... Either what we're doing at least 47.4. Yeah, I'll take a 47.3 to start off with then. Not the best line I've ever done for a lap. That's definitely not the best line I've ever done. A 47.3 this time. Please, oh. feel like it'd be a 47. Not quite as extreme as the Lambo, to be fair, Tory, but I see where you're coming from. David, welcome in. Yeah, I think wall penalties are on for this one to stop people from doing that this time, Kuro. Perfect up. You're catching these guys. As a boring race, yeah. I mean, I had a really good race last night, to be fair. I did have a good fun race last night. So you can have good racing. We've just kind of, what's happened here, it's the sort of race though where, like, battling is just slow. Fun with a race, or like, I don't really like battling that much anyway, do I? But everybody knows the quickest way to do this race is just to drive in formation, basically. How you doing, Jay? Welcome in. That game tonight, Jay. You'll be looking forward to that game tonight, mate. Because it's the four-wheel drive cars, it just kind of adds to how boring it is, because it's like, you know, we had this discussion last time, you know, and I don't mean it in a derogatory way, but it's a low-skill car. You can't spin this thing, you know, the back end does not step out. No matter what you do, you just kind of floor it. At least maybe if it was like Ferraris or NSXs or Jaguars or FR cars, at least the back end would have a little bit of possible, we'd have more chance of people making little mistakes, let's put it that way. In this car, it just makes everybody even closer together in terms of pace. wonder if these races are more popular than we think across all pits, assuming. I don't think they do though, Tonic, because you can kinda, if we judge how popular a race is by how many people set a lap time, which is really the only numbers that we get, isn't it? Back like in GT Sport when we had like Kudos Prime, you could look at like, you could go back and see how popular a race was based on how many people set a lap time. They still used to repeat combos that were, it done poorly last time. So, but out for P1 here. Out for P1. Welcome in, Neil. Bjorn, how you doing? I mean, they might kind of pay some attention to it, Tonic. I remember, do you remember the X2019 race at Le Mans? Does anybody remember that race back in GT Sport? It was like a total farce of a race. You could argue it was quite entertaining, but like, people were spinning off the line. It was a grid start, people were spinning off the line. And like people always just couldn't control that car into the braking zones. Well, I remember looking at Kudos Prime after that one, and only 18,000 people set a lap time, which was very low because at that time, generally most daily races were getting about 70 to 80,000 people setting lap times. Yeah, push Patty. Do the opposite of this guy. Right, we've probably come out into madness, but you might as well give it a try, see where we are. Holte, welcome in. Demo, welcome in as well. But yeah, that race only had 18,000 people set a lap time, and we never seen that race again. So maybe if the numbers are super low, they pay attention to it. But they learnt their lesson from that one at least. Right, let's see if we can jump Jamsey. Wee gap behind us, so we're safe and slip here. Let's get a good corner here. Good corner, and then coming over near the apex. Well done, Wombo. Could be starting off here with a little bit of a P-Wombo. Sector, is it? gained 4 temps on the leader on that lap there, so we've got a good chance of jumping them. Not for the lead of the race, obviously, but you know what I mean. Oh. Not a good corner though. Nearly 50 people in. Fusion, how you doing? Maxie, welcome along as well. Demo, I think I did say hello to you, but hello again. See everyone. I'm realising this is not an easy track. Maybe an easy track to drive. It's not an easy track to drive and read chat though. Really do we getting that gap down to about 16.2 to make sure we jump. Now. Definitely jumping jams now. Pretty confident of it. Maxie, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Very generous of you once again. Nice to see you in chat again as well. Oh, right. I wonder if this is a P7. Do you think the Russian driver that pitted at the end of lap 1's ahead of us? About to get a 1 minute penalty? Could be. They must still be behind us. Ah, P8 to start off with. Not bad though, not bad from the back. Not too bad. Nah, he's still in the race and he got a 1 minute penalty. Can't pit it. Can't pit before the race starts. Thank you very much, Maxie, for the 5 gifted memberships. Honestly, far too kind of you. Far too kind, but I do appreciate it. PD should make physics more compliant towards high power cars. Literally anything above Group 2 is a mess for 90% of the player base. There's a problem when you basically never use first gear in a car. Well, certainly the aliens use first gear a lot. I don't use first gear very often. Yeah. What's going on? Shelty, nice to see you as well. It'll be interesting to see if we do a little BOP change on Thursday. Yeah, that could be I could maybe breathe a little bit more life into this race, I suppose, couldn't it? Could breathe a little bit more life into this race. Not bad. I think the pace is pretty good there. I think like 47.1s is pretty decent pace, isn't it? You know, what did Maggiore do? A 46.9? I don't think our 47.1s were with slipstream either. Maybe a little bit of slip, but I think the pace is reasonable. It's reasonable. Guy in P1 had very good pace, obviously, to finish 2.3 ahead of Maggiore. And got the guys behind them. RC Racing, welcome to the stream as well. Steve Boer, nice to see you. Just the combo that makes four-wheel drive strong here and a few other track. Yeah, because it's all about traction and getting on the power super early. So it's the perfect kind of track. Jams, how you doing? You're going to let me by when you pitted? Ah, no worries, Jams, no worries. No worries. Nice to race with you, by the way. Nice to race with you. But don't let me pass. Don't let me pass. There's no, because I know what you're thinking, but yeah, I was never really going to go for the overtake on you because it just costs more time to do the overtake than pit. But yeah, nice to race with you. It's very nice here, by the way. I should really be outside doing something with the garden rather than sitting playing a relatively boring daily race C, but it's not especially warm. I think it's to be quite warm this afternoon, so I thought I'll stream this morning and then I can get out in the garden this afternoon and do some work there. I'm going to get my garden prepared for the European Championships because I fancy just sitting out in the garden watching the football all summer, so that's my plan. Get the garden ready, get a TV and all that set up for outside and sitting. I don't really drink in the house, but I was thinking for the European Championships I'm going to drink some beer, watch the football. Since Scotland are actually in it for a change, eh? So that's my plan this afternoon, and probably some World of Tanks. But tonight, Hugo, thank you for being a member of the channel for 13 months. German Kiwi, welcome in as well. Mountain Pig, nice to see you. Just enjoying the stream while working from home. I'm glad. Nibelai, nice to see you. I've not seen you in a race for ages, by the way, Nibelai, unless you're going under a different PSN now. Yeah, I'd say people are very quick to brand a car as being OP Fusion. I'd agree with you in that one. But like, people will say a car's OP if it's 1/10 of a second faster. But it's just the way we talk about games now, isn't it? It's just the way we talk about games. Secretly, this is the Knockhill equivalent on GT7. Well, Knockhill's definitely a more interesting track, David. Knockhill's got like 1, 2, 3, 4... 9 corners, Knockhill. I've driven Knockhill a few times. It's pretty good. Nice little track, actually. Nice little track. Are we all invited to the opener versus Germany? I could stream it, not the football. I could stream me sitting in the garden eating, drinking beer, talking nonsense if you want, Jay. That could be quite good fun, couldn't it? Let's start a new channel for that though. Still snowplowing here, nice beyond. That's a 365 24/7 job where you are, surely. Right, well, we'll do another one in we'll maybe do one. What we could do another one in the Lancer, right? Maybe set a qualifying time and then start driving some slower cars. Try and make this race interesting. What do you reckon? That could be one way of doing it. Setup's pretty good though. The setup's pretty good. We're not certainly going anywhere near. Certainly not going as extreme as other people. Setup's working quite nicely. Not that I think it's making. If they're lucky if it's making a tenth to half a tenth's worth of difference, but you never know. As we'll stick with it, it's working quite well. Wombo watch along from the garden, yeah. I think the bop's decent. Obviously, certain tracks are going to favour certain cars more in certain situations, but overall, it's not in horrendous shape. But I still think it could be vastly improved just by having smaller groups of cars. For me personally. I think the biggest problem for the BOP, certainly in Group 4, is the number of different drivetrains and the way the cars drive, making it nearly, you know, obviously having very different characteristics makes it very different for them to... very difficult for them to really tighten the bop up to where you would like it to be. Womble Beer Garden shout. That's it, watch the football, get like a Discord chat going and just talk rubbish. People love that kind of stuff though. People love watching that kind of stuff, especially if it's like raw. You know, it's like... Them to remember Sky Sports used to do like the fan commentary. You'd have like the game would be playing and have a fan from each team doing the commentary for it. It was one of the funniest things ever. In terms of watching football. It was hilarious. But I think it... I think it got a bit too out of hand, so they had to cancel it. But it was good fun. Do you use the Toyota 86? But they can never BOP Group 1 and Group 2. Unless, the only way they could BOP Group 1 and Group 2 is if they basically just turn the cars into all the same car, and basically the way the car looks is a skin rather than true reflection of the car you're driving. You know, they could literally just make all the Group 2 cars be the Nissan GT500 and then all the other, and then everything else just a skin. That would solve the problem, but it would just make everything boring because you're just... What would be the point then? But they're never going to BOP Group 2 with having basically 4 different categories of car in it. Never going to happen. It's a good day for doing the garden here in the west of Ireland. The wife keeps telling you. Just watch along. I've got burgers, beer and buckfast ready for the garden party. Yeah, Jay, I'm not sure. I don't like people coming into my house, I'm not going to lie, Jay. My house is my castle just for me. I even get annoyed when my family turn up at my house, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Especially unannounced. If I know people are coming, I don't mind it, but I don't like people turning up unannounced. We'll get at Womble's gate around 4. How do you know I've got a gate? You're spying on me, Jay. No, I did well. Did that? I certainly didn't ever think they would, Tonic. I'll maybe keep pestering them again. There's nothing to stop me keep sending them more emails, is there? I could just keep sending them emails. Neither that, to be fair, yeah. They see me on track, Kiwi. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for a pee before this one starts. I reckon Womble's got a moat. If I could have a moat, I would. It's funny that we were talking about Minecraft on the World of Tanks stream the other day. Or I think, yeah, and so my daughter used to play Minecraft quite, you know, on the Xbox when she was younger. And she used to just kind of make her own world. It was amazing what she did on it. She made houses for all the family members. So all the family members had their own individual houses, like her aunts, uncles, granny, and that. And my house was literally in the water on an island. with a basically, you know, away from everyone, and I was like, ah, right, you need to get some cannons on stuff. I want guns and stuff, and anti-aircraft defences and stuff, just in case anyone decides to visit me. I need to have the ability to shoot them down and say no. And so she did that. She built me this massive house out in the water, my own island, with a big wall round it, barbed wire, fences, guns and stuff. I was like, guards. It's like, yes. She knows her dad. She knows her dad. Race you to the toilet. Right, well I never went to the toilet, so I can go now, can't I? Takes ages for the race to start. Right, what's in this one? Looks like a similar lobby. Right, I'm going to go for a pee before we start. Back, thank you for letting me know. See you later, Dublin. Enjoy the garden centre. Going around the outside. I'm sure that. Very nice, the Portuguese driver to give me all that room there, wasn't it? A gentleman. A gentle lady. As they say in the US House of Representatives. Suzuki Swift next, maybe not. Lego car. Building stuff, eh? rat killer in Portugal, really. That's just stay. This is more interesting than pitting and driving around by yourselves, isn't it? Let's have some racing. It's causing chaos. Causing chaos in Daily Race yesterday as well, wasn't it? Deliberate. It looked deliberate. Maybe it wasn't. Definitely not good. Definitely not good for the lap times, but hey. 81 and 458. Well, if it was racing like this, I could. If everybody's behaving themselves, you just get left behind. That's the problem. Because like you can literally hit the power here. You just hit the power there on this car. You can't do that in like the Ferrari, or you'll spin. Oh, 2 sausages in 1 lap. They need good motorbikes though, Suzuki, don't they? They make good motorbikes. But they used to, anyway. But the GSR line, that was Suzuki, wasn't it? Suzuki Hayabusa as well, that was a good machine. I'm not sure if that's German Kiwi. Or this could be German Kiwi. We could have a run here. Arkeys, how you doing? Hope you're well, Arkeys. What can we do? Turn 1 here it is. I think that's the best way to do the last corner. I think you kind of go deep and then kind of bring it back to a late apex. I think that's the fastest way. Yeah, settings are pretty poor, Keefsky. Yeah, I don't hate this track, but I just I was kind of saying earlier on, it's not going to keep me busy for a week, is it? As an actual daily race, this would be okay for 24 hours. This would be okay. It's just, don't see if we can get loose off our tail there. We're giving my freeze lip stream. Load of warships, yeah, I do fancy trying it at some point. Yeah, I see you've been really busy with work just recently, haven't you? Seems like the last few months have been proper hectic for you, Arkeys. Gems. I guess it's good as a musician to be kept busy because you never know. I guess you never know where the next job's coming from, so. Might not be a terrible race and something exciting to race, yeah. That's kind of what I mean. If this had been in something like they say the F-Type with the 458, you just have people making more kind of micro mistakes with losing the rear end and having to be a bit more careful with the throttle, so it would just lead to more opportunities, let's put it that way. Oh. there. Looking for it. Loose, compromised into the last corner. I think he was going to go for it. I thought he kind of into the. Oh wait, he's really. Have it. Expecting that. So we're getting some racing in this one. Good racing as well. What we got? 3 to go. That's a good corner. That's a good corner. It's the sort of corner where you want to do that qualifying. Look up the curb and just get on the power super early. Didn't turn one very well though. Catching P8, there's empty to pit ahead of us. Look for that P-Wombo. Austrian here. Out in the grass though. Oh, and out in the grass again. P9 from the back. Given we battled a little bit as well. Fastest, well, our fastest lap in the last lap. Dan, welcome in, nice to see you, mate. 63 people watching, thank you very much for joining us. If you fancy hitting that like button, we're on 42 at the moment, get us up to the 50 mark. I will not mention them likes again until we're within 10 of the big 100. I was watching a bit of Key yesterday at the race. Yes. Seen that Lewis was having fun, let's put it that way. Timmy, welcome in as well, good to see you. I do like the looks of racing, but I can't deal with a slipstream that boosts you by 30 miles an hour down the straight. I just can't be bothered dealing with that in the daftness that will come into Mulsanne at the end of the straight, which I've seen plenty of. And the crazy bump drafting. Wombo's actually racing someone. I've got it in me. I've got it in me, Jay. I've got it in me. I quite enjoyed that wee race, I'll be honest with you, that was quite good fun. Definitely, yeah, that was okay, I quite enjoyed that. Good wee battle with Lewis. Sean, welcome in, nice to see you. Exactly, Arkies, exactly. People miss their breaking points when they get like a 5 mile an hour boost from Slipstream, let alone 30 mile an hour boost, you know. Yeah. I mean, people are going to enjoy that race this week, and that's absolutely fine. I'm happy for them, but I mean, I might venture in at some point into race A, but I think that's the sort of race where I kind of get really frustrated by people's driving, so maybe best avoided. Good race, mate. Good race though. Good race, folks. Guys, right, the front's quick though. Spanish domination at the front. I mean, just normal slipstream Arkies, I think down a straight that length would have been absolutely more than enough, wouldn't it have? Absolutely more than enough. Although I was watching, I watched a bit of Super GT last night doing it, and by God, they were dishing out some penalties. It was almost like they kind of changed the penalty system from the morning to the evening. Because when Super GT was racing it, people were getting like 5-second penalties and 3-second penalties and 2-second penalties just for the slight touch. So I don't know if they've tried to kind of up the penalty sensitivity somehow on that race. I could just be imagining things. But it definitely seemed that penalties were being dished out very, very liberally in the evening. Woody boy, welcome in by the way, good to see you. Yeah, the Alpha 155's disappeared large. I think you can still be competitive with it, David. Just don't be in top split, top tip. I probably wouldn't get any top split with my DR these days anyway. We'd only just we've been sort of sitting on that. I sometimes think my DR bar's broken, because I'm pretty sure it's been on that for about the last 6 months. No worries, Sean, no worries. Real life comes first. I hope everything's good though. You're all well. Right, well, we continue in the Lance, or do you want me to go out in the Alpha? You can try the Alpha. The Alpha looks pretty slow in the straights though. Alpha looks like surely the WRX must be good though. Will we try the WRX? Why not? Why the hell not? I mean, we're just here to make the most of it, aren't we? So here to make the most of it. I'm not driving the Swift. I'm not driving the Swift. I did wonder how the Mazda 3 would be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident in saying that my DR be at least 10k, 15k higher if I actually qualified for races here and practiced for GTWS races as well. I literally, see for GTWS races, I literally do about 5 or 6 laps and then enter the race. The one thing I am pretty good at is getting up to speed quickly. I can jump in a car track combination and be up to speed, I would say, within about 10-15 minutes. Certainly getting, you know, like 99%, 97, 98% of where I'm going to get to very, very quickly. And just seeing the replay showed you actually. I kind of seen the move, Jams. I wasn't. I mean, I'd have to see it again. I had a suspicion you were going to give the place back, but yeah, I don't know. I did see the move, but I don't know if it was good or if it was a bit on the edge. mean, you did look like you were alongside into the actual turning in phase of the corner. I'll say that much. You did look like you were alongside at that point. So. I know I heard you were racing yesterday, Woody Boy. I never seen it for myself, but I did hear about it. I'd love to have seen it. Although I have seen Woody Boy in a race. I have actually seen Woody at Blue Moon Bay in some kind of tuning race in Usual RCZs or something like that, was it? Or Citroens, was it a Citroen DS3 tuning race? Around Blue Moon Bay, I'm pretty sure I've seen Woody Boy. Woody Boy won it as well. I came last. That's right, your Sprite liveried WRX Arkeys. I remember that car because I featured it in a video, so I did. That's some light practice to say the least. Well, do you know what it is though, Hugo? I mean, I've been playing this game since, you know, there's not too many Group 3, Group 4 combinations that I've not driven, so it's not like, you know, you forget how to drive the car even if it was 6 months ago. You know the braking, you know, well I certainly do, you know, if I don't drive the same car and track combination for 6 months, when I get back into it, I still know where the braking points are, I still remember how to drive the car from the previous time. So, yeah, I think that's why I don't need to practice too much, but maybe I would do better if I did practice more. Maybe. Yeah, video. Oh, check out Arky's video. You've got video evidence of him racing. Ah, nice. I've not seen your daily race video yet, Arky's. I did see your wee post though. Is it 27 minutes long? 27 minutes. It's not going to drive very much. It's going to drive the same as the Lancer, this car, isn't it? I don't we need to do too many laps. Woody races once in a blue moon. Get your jacket and leave tonic after that one. Poo Poo, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, did you find this race last night, Poo Poo? I never managed to pop into your stream at any point, but 23 minutes, Arkeys. I hope you had a good stream last night, Poo Poo. Oh yeah, in Tisney's I think I might have skipped Race A on Tidgey's video. I think I just went to Daily Race C on Tisney's video. I remember. I normally watch the whole of Tidgey's video, but I think I just skipped. I think I maybe watched the intro. And then... I did watch a bit of Race A on it. I think I watched the first down into Mulsanne for the first time. WRX is more agile than the Lancer at the expense of sheer grunt. We'll see. And this week's over for you on dailies. Not a fan then, Poo Poo, but you said it was the greatest week of dailies ever. You didn't try to clickbait your title now, did you? Oh yeah, I did see that. I seen Tidgey bump draft Arkeys. I seen the contact. Well, Sean, don't feel the need to you don't need to tell anybody anything here, but got a new job in 3 weeks though, so that's a good thing. Hopefully you're over the worst of it. But with a new job in 3 weeks, I'm That's certainly a positive for sure. Yeah. I just glad to hear you're doing better anyway, Sean. Glad to hear you're doing better. Hopefully you're looking forward to this new job. It can be a scary thing starting a new job though, can't it? But it's also new opportunities. I've been in the same job for 18 years now. 18 years. Ark's in. Oh, yes, we'll get some chaos at the front. Mr. Ark's in. Ark listens into the stream, by the way. How you doing, Ark? Nice to see you, mate. Nice. Alright, let's see how the Palace Park's in. A blow to pick with Palace Park, so I do. He's on the list at the moment. He wouldn't dare clickbait in the best week of dailies in history. Absolutely, Kuro, absolutely, yes. Right, thank you for the good luck. We're in the Iron Brew banter wagon, man. What can possibly go wrong? See you later, Arkies. Thank you for coming in. I'll check your video out, so I will, if only just to see this mythical creature called Woody Boy racing. I'll check your video out later on. Bloody hell, I had a limiter. What happened to Evo? Do we have the... Can we go? We can actually. Certainly keep up with the Lancer and the slip at least. Hurry up! Use my nimbleness. Oh no. See the corner, that's alright. I fancy a wee race, man. It's race credit, it's race. Get your line. Kinda slow though, isn't it? Definitely kinda slow. Can't see what this car can do because he's going so slow. greedy. You're normally faster than this, aren't you? Lost so much time behind, but we'll definitely, I'm pretty sure we'll jump him in the pits here. Be right back, needs a cheese sarnie. Try my setup, David, honestly, I think my setup's quite good on the Lancer. Give it a try. Here. Going up here. Well, this hasn't worked, has it? Let me go. Very much. Jaden, how you doing? I'm not going to be able to get away from this Mitsubishi though. It's so much faster on the straights. Nothing I can do. Just in a different league in power. Got up to 4 times now. Yeah, I didn't help myself. I know that, Hugo, I know that. Much faster though. Eugene, welcome in. Pull me along, Narvin. Fast. Somebody want to tell Jaden. My thoughts on Daily Race B. Wait. Like that. Go, go, go. Get in. Don't be intimidated by the Iron Brew. Be intimidated by the Iron Brew. You're fine. Are going to have to start taking a proper line at some point though. 40, welcome in. Doing 48s here. I don't know what's going on behind though, but the James do 6 seconds behind. I have to overtake here, I have to. On the outside, it's a tough move, but we can do it. Racing. That's a good move, wasn't it? Even if I say so myself. I did one more. Just somehow got that out of Nakata, welcome in. I can't really read the comments too well, by the way, folks, particularly anything that's quite a long comment. Quite a bit of time between the races, so if you've got anything you want to ask me, then that's the best time to do it. Welcome in everyone, appreciate your company. Overtake. Car was literally pointing still towards the. It's actually I mean that's a terrible overtake, folks. We'll take a look at that one on the replay. That's an awful overtake. Jesus. A penalty? The dirty tyres? Long way off the Mitsubishi, this, isn't it? Including there. Out we'll jump greedy. I think we've had too much battling. Yeah, my old was. Maybe he's quit the race. Can't be ahead of us, because well, we may be ahead, but surely we'll be able to see him. Yeah, we did finish ahead. Shelty, nice to see you in chat again. Scooby's a lot heavier than the Lancer and the BOP, yeah. I mean, it's 2 to 3 tenths slower than the Lancer around here, I would say. At least 2-3 tenths. Nakata, welcome into the stream, by the way. Nice to see you. So, is it Jean or is it Jean? I'm going to assume it's Jean. We pronounce your name, but welcome into the stream if it's your first time here. As Hugo said, you'll find it a friendly place, so you're welcome back anytime. Jaden Womble doesn't do race B, he thinks it's the worst invention. And someone invented the solar powered cigarette lighter. Yeah, I mean, it's not far off it, nay, but yeah. If you're still out there, Jaden, I don't do Daily Race B. I think Daily Race B is completely and utterly pointless. Nicey Breaks, welcome in. Nice to see you. Stream. Wonder what the B-rated lobbies are like. I can imagine quite elbowsy, I would imagine, would be the best way of putting it. Oh, I've seen the Hat Maris was in this one. In the Alpha, nice. Not even the top non-Lancer. I can imagine though, if I imagine the B lobbies will be quite aggressive. There'll be a lot more smaller kind of mistakes getting made in the B lobbies, which will give people runs on each other into the corners and the braking zones, and maybe a bit more ambition than skill in certain situations. So, I mean, I'd go into this race though expecting carnage in the kind of lower lobbies, because it's just the kind of race that's going to I'd see some carnage manifesting in it. Ah, is German Kiwi maybe Mika Derrick? Ah, no worries, just a nickname. Oh, I'll say it like Jean Alesi. That's the way I would say it. Jean Alesi. Will there be a World of Tanks stream tonight? Probably will be, yeah, Bjorn. Probably will be. Funniest place on earth is Womple's chat. Well, I'm not sure about that, David, but nice of you to say. Nice of you to say. More ambition skill should be your tagline. Ah, no, Shell, you're good. You're fast. Fast driver. There's quite a lot of ambition into turn one yesterday. I'll say that much for you, but the game slaps you down for that one, so it's all good. Yeah, were you Mika Derrick? Yeah, you were Mika Derrick. Yeah, no, good to race with you, German Kiwi. Good to race with you. So Joe. Right, so at least we've tried the WRX. We know that's not the car to be in. I've tried the G70. Do you know, will we try the Nissan GTR next? Why not, eh? Let's try the GTR next. What is what's the weight on this thing? 1383. What? Let's go into acceleration. The important one's usually the 62 to 93, so 3.79 for the Lancer. 3.79 for the Lancer. 0.76. This has got better acceleration than the Lancer. TR saying 4.02. Wow, that's kind of slow, isn't it? We don't want to use the GTR. Don't want to use the GTR. What else is four-wheel drive? .81 doesn't surprise me. I tell you what, the Atenza's looking promising. Yeah, I used the G70 last night, taught it, didn't kind of struggled. What's the Lamborghini? The Lamborghini's got a horrible bloody view though. 3.77. I'm going to try the Atenza based on that. I'm going to try the Atenza based on that. And it's Kawasaki green. You enjoying this amazing race, C Wombo? I mean, I'm not unenjoying it, Nakata. I think that might be the best way of putting it. I'm not like having a terrible time here. I'm definitely not having a terrible time, but it's not like, I mean, it's a simple race, isn't it? I mean, by tomorrow and Thursday, am I going to want to do it anymore? Probably not, no. But, yeah. I'm not having an awful time here. No DRSR makes it a viable race. As I said that in the video, Shelty, I was kind of surprised you got the 2 seconds, because normally you only get a penalty if somebody actually goes off the track. In general. Right, I'm going to go and get myself some of the finest soft drink in the world. If Jay says anything bad about Iron Brew, feel free to give me a wee 10-second time out. You know, that's the only thing about the sun coming out here in Scotland, honestly. Get some cold Pepsi, surely. I like Pepsi. I quite like Pepsi Max. Gee, it's usually my kind of second soft drink. And I'll quite often drink Pepsi Max if I hangover, because I don't like the taste of Iron Brew with a hangover. That wasn't a bad comment, Woody boy. I said if he says anything bad. That wasn't. He never said anything bad about it. They've been warned, Jay. They've been warned. I've just given them a row. Aye, so that's what I was saying. Honestly, the sun comes out in Scotland, right? There's about 13 people with lawnmowers out at the moment, strummers. Somebody's building a fence, hammering away. I can hear somebody welding something, or using, what do you call it? What's the grinder thing? That's the, you know, for like metal on metal, grinding metal on metal, whatever you call that thing. Somebody's definitely doing that out the back, far away, but I can hear it. I'm with you, boy. That boy, he was trigger happy. Yes, he certainly was. Iron Brew, I don't drink that. No, I don't think Iron Brew makes a very good mixer, personally. Angle grinder. I think that's, yes, I think that's what I'm looking for. Be grinding out siege balls from his lovely winter, yeah. It's that building site. New house is getting built then, Woody boy. It's bogging with any booze. Right, we're nearly in. 27 seconds to go. Let's do some engagement with my audience. Let's start a poll. Oh shit, no, I don't want another option. Oh, delete that option. How did I delete that? Oh, really? Are we ready to start the race here at this? There we go. Audience interaction. That's what helps the algorithm, that's what I'm told. Knights, by the way, if you're listening to the stream, I've seen your friend request, I will accept that after. Off. I'm going to pick the dog here. $175 new houses there. It's going to take a wee while then, isn't it? It's only really bad when they're doing the foundations, isn't it? They built some new houses, a new housing estate. It's maybe about 300-400 metres away from where I am at the moment. And when they're kind of using that kind of big... Now when you kind of, if you build a fence, you get that kind of thing to bang the fence posts down. We were doing that with the foundations. That was bloody loud. I could hear that sitting in the living room. Before you've ever seen it, how'd you report that? No, that's not true. You, like, Scotty's definitely giving you worse. I've seen the polls that Scotty does. He's definitely bashed you a lot harder than that. I thought it was fairly kind, actually, Jay, to call your stats average, but... Oh, they're Tenzers taking it to these Mitsubishis. Situation, this one. Right, let's see what the attendance has got in some clean air whilst we're in P Wombo. And Matthew, welcome in. For the I mean, it feels pretty good to drive this, it's just not got the grunt, I don't think. Or the brakes, apparently. Or the brakes. Well, I'm not like super fast or anything, John, but I think from a kind of entertainment perspective at times, starting from the back can be quite good. But normally, I normally just start at the back on my first stream. If I do another stream, I'll set a qualifying time. The aliens do it for their own personal entertainment, and I guess practicing racecraft, overtaking. I think a lot of streamers do it for entertainment purposes. That's not a bad lap, is it? Do you want to watch, you know, I mean, if I'm watching a streamer that I like, you know, and they're just on pole position and driving away and winning the race, that's, no, to me, that's not entertainment. I'll go and watch somebody else who's maybe in the mid-pack or in a battle or involved in a race, so yeah. Just the way I see it. I don't really want to watch somebody seal clubbing. To be fair, if I qualified, I'd still be mid-pack anyway, so I don't have the pace to qualify at the front. And I like trying like different strategies and stuff as well, so starting at the back allows you to kind of try and get a bit creative with strategies if it's a strategy race. Or and the other thing, I can use different cars from the back as well. If I pick an absolute dog of a car, then I'm not really just becoming a mobile chicane and getting frustrated with people's driving or my driving. So yeah, there's a few reasons. Ark, how you doing? Welcome in. That kind of was a bit of an outlier, that lap, wasn't it? A good lap. It must have been a well executed lap for me. The car 47.6 looks more like what the Atenza does. You remember, like, I mean, most of you will remember Zavicic when he used to stream. When Zavicic first started streaming, he used to, I mean, Zavicic was one of the quickest players to ever play the game, I reckon. It was a machine. The consistency of his pace was insane. But he used to just, on a Monday or whatever day, he would set a qualifying lap in like the top 5 or 6 in the world, and then he would stream his races, he would inevitably be on pole position and he'd just drive away, and you know, you were watching a masterclass of driving, but it was boring to watch. And so I went into his stream and kind of said to him, I said, why don't you start racing from the back, Zav? Because as good as, you know, obviously as I said, you know, you're watching you're watching one of the best drivers in the world do what he does, but I'd much rather watch one of the best drivers in the world do what he does racing. And he started doing that. He actually started, I think Flash Dagger maybe said to him as well, when Flash was kind of watched a lot of Zav, or was had his ear, and I think Flash Dagger said a similar thing to him. And his numbers went right up. He literally doubled his numbers in his streams. Once he started racing from the back, and he was such a perfectionist, so he would get quite irritated if he made little mistakes, or if he got balked by another car, he would start speaking in his native language, which, you know, was quite entertaining to watch as well. Watching them get, you know, it's quite good to watch somebody get annoyed sometimes at doing their trade when it's not going quite right. Alright, mate. Ah, shite. He did the same thing. I didn't want to do the opposite of him there. I thought he was dummying me. Gran Turismo, how you doing? If I came out ahead of this guy? Runs like that came out ahead of him. I mean, it's. You're gonna have some. You can definitely have some boring races here, Dan, but you can have some entertainment as well, because it does tend to be pretty close. No, you're not going to get too much value out of it, but you'll probably, you know, for 4 or 5 races you'll be okay. How you doing? Carhal as well. Muzz, welcome in. Nice to see you all, folks. I've done one. Exit there. Did the first sector though. That felt good anyway. We'll see what the sector time. Yeah, that was a good first sector. Let's take each other out. Crowd wants a P7. So that's twice in a row he's nearly taken me out there into that. So the attends I can do a lap time. It was a good lap though, it felt like a good lap. This is not going to be such a good lap because we basically not do a good oh, these two are at it. Is the P7 on? Oh, but the Turkish driver's going to be very happy that he's 1.5 seconds. Is he going to take out Anthony? Put us up at the P8. P7 eludes us. There's somebody at the front's got a penalty. You enjoyed race B rather than C last week? Well, Spa, isn't it? People do like Group 3 at Spa. I like Group 3 at Spa, but I don't like 4 laps of racing, so. Right, how's our poll doing? How's our poll doing? Oof, I'm surprised. People actually think this race is fair to average. Surprised at that, to be honest with you. Not as bad. We're not as bad a race as I thought. We'll end the poll there. I've no idea, Muzz. I'm going to take a look at the replay. I don't know if he maybe took some fuel on or he never lost enough time to change the tyres, I wouldn't think, but we'll take a look at the replay. He's maybe just forgot to hit the don't refuel button. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. It's the kind of the settings for the daily race B that puts me off. I'm not into short races with no strategy and kind of, you know, I'm just not into like a race that's 8 or 9 minutes with nothing other than to drive the car, right? So, but the combos I don't mind. It's not the combos that I'm against. You know, Group 3 at Trial Mountain I quite like. Group 3 at Spa I like. I just don't like racing for 8 or 9 minutes. I don't see. I'm just not going to invest my time in a race like that. Let's put it that way. Both more reflective of J than race C. Yeah, possibly. 3 laps if you start at the back of Spa, yeah. Right, let's take a look at. Let's see how we jumped that driver. Everybody's away already. Look, nobody's here. Everybody's gone. Where's the community? Be fair, I didn't realise I'd been sitting on that screen for as long as what I had. Right, let's take a wee look out of curiosity. Apparently, my controller's dying. Maybe I'll get that charged up for tonight. All will be revealed. No, he did. He forgot he had to don't refuel. He refueled there, I don't know if you've seen it. There you go, see the refueler. The refueler's just pulling the refuel away, so he is he's taking on a splash of fuel. In fact, it'll tell us he came out, what did he come out with? 93, how much did he take on? So he came in with 90 and he left with 90. He took on 3 litres of fuel. That's how we jumped him. Right, what is the first non? First. Ferrari pit strategy. To be fair, Ferrari have been pretty good. I know it's the meme, Ferrari pit strategy, but Ferrari have definitely been better in more recent times with their pit stops and stuff. Leclerc's strategy in Albert Park was very good, wasn't it? So I understand where the meme comes from, but what's the first non-4-wheel drive car then? Got a Hurricane there. Who is that? No, it's not a non. Get on. Oh no, just 400 times and there's not one that's not a... How close it is though. A 46.8 puts you in the top 100 and a 46.9. Barely, you know, you can do a 46.9 and not be in the top 400. Unbelievably close. Well, we go in the well, we set a qualifying time and just go in the Lancer and try and get some podiums. I guess we can try that, can't we? Let's do that. No worries, Steve. Yeah, Sainz has been very good, yeah. I know, I was saying that to my brother. I can't believe that Hamilton, and I'm not, because I'm not a Hamilton fan. I respect him, but I'm not a fan. Like, oh, he's timing it perfectly, isn't he? Into a Ferrari that's going to be super, really competitive next season. But that's what all the great drivers do. They make sure they're in the right car at the right time. Where Fernando Alonso's always managed to blow it. You know, he's got all the ability in the world, but he's never been able to play the politics and the kind of making sure he's in the right team at the right time game in Formula 1. Hunty, welcome in. It was Nicky Lauda, wasn't it? Nicky Lauda convinced him to go to Mercedes when Mercedes didn't look particularly good, but obviously Nicky Lauda convinced him when it went to the hybrid era that Mercedes were where it was going to be, so he's definitely managed his career very well. As I said, I've got nothing but respect for Lewis Hamilton. Nothing but respect for him as a driver. I don't even really dislike him It's not like I dislike him, I'm just not a fan of him. There could be a little bit of the fact that, you know, I don't want him to win an 8 World Championship so that he doesn't surpass Schumacher. That's got nothing to do with it whatsoever. Into the 46 is pretty quickly, to be fair. That actually would have been the 46.8 category. That's not bad. That'll do us. Rob Craig, how you doing? I knew that was a good lap, by the way. I knew I'd done a really good first sector there, so I knew that was a decent lap. Saw a vid said Alonso only outright fastest car once. I mean, like Alonso, first half of 2005, I think you would say the Renault was probably the best car. Yeah. McLaren was the better car in the second half of 2005. It was maybe the better car in the first half, but they had terrible reliability. I'd say the first half of 2006, the Renault was probably better than the Ferrari as well. Certainly the second half of 2006, the Ferrari was the better car. 2007, I would say the McLaren was at least as equal with the Ferrari. I mean, I don't think to say he only had the fastest outright car once is fair. Obviously 2008 he was at Renault, 2009 Renault. 2010 Ferrari was pretty good, but a lot of cars were very close on pace in 2010. Yeah, I'd say he never had an OP car. He never had like an outright, you know, he never had a car like the F2002 or the F2004 for sure. We'll go in though, Rob. Nice to see you. He's an incredible driver though, Alonso. He is a driver he's underachieved. 100% Alonso has underachieved. God, did that put us up in P5? We've got Ark in front of us as well. You behave yourself now, Ark. Yeah, Rob, that's true. Yeah, remember 2000? You remember 2005 at Imola? It was the Bridgestones. The Bridgestones were much faster than the. Can't remember. It was the other way around. Remember, it was like roles reversed. 2005, I'm pretty sure Alonso was all over Schumacher, but couldn't overtake him. And in 2006, Schumacher was all over Alonso. Couldn't get past him. He had some good moments, Schumacher and Alonso. 2006. The race in Turkey in 2006, man. Oh, what a Grand Prix that was. What a battle that was at the end. Good race jams, by the way. Welcome to the stream, cars. If I didn't say hello, I think I don't. Honestly, my short-term memory sometimes is like abysmal. I'll do it then if nobody else is doing it. Oh yeah, the Japanese Grand Prix, yeah, that was a crazy race as well, yeah. Calder Tom, welcome in by the way. And I can still sit down and watch Grand Prix from like 2006, start to finish, even now. Loved that season. I didn't love it when Schumacher's engine blew up Suzuka. And Schumacher has some great battles as well. That's about late, Womble. That's about late. Certainly not how we jump, folk. Yeah, Kimmy was good in that Lotus, wasn't he? To be fair, Maldonado had some good. They've had some good races. I mean, what was it? The 2012 Spanish Grand Prix that he won. I mean, that was a flawless drive from Maldonado. He had all the ability. He had all the ability in the world on his day. Maybe in the fight for P2 here, by the way. Doing lap times like that and we'll be in pretty good shape. First sector. Yeah, that Lotus that Kimmy had though was super good on the tyres, wasn't it? Because like Grosjean got some good results in that Lotus as well. Grosjean got about 5 or 6 podiums. There's definitely some handy cars that Hemi got in a lot of stays. Catching the leader here at 18.5 seconds. I think the P1's made a mistake, the Finn's taken over. Probably battling as well. Oh, they're definitely battling. If they keep battling the way they are, we might win this. The rare Womble win is on. Probably driving all these four-wheel drive cars, I'm going to be in trouble when I actually drive a car. I've got to have some throttle discipline. The first sector, unfortunately. Up overall, that last corner as well. Catching this guy in front pretty quickly. Bad enough, will come in. Please Pat, thank you. Off the track there, he did the right thing. Good deal. 17.5 seconds to lead there as well. 17 seconds, we get under 17 seconds, we could possibly jump them all. pit stop here. Where does the Italian come out? Do we jump them? You push me off, why don't you? Oh, walloper, man. What a walloper. Oh, it was the bloody Italians, honestly. One menace to bloody racing. Out of the lead's over now, so we'll just send it on this guy if we get a chance. Gloves are off. My God, Wombo. Ah, man. Frustrated now because we're driving so well. The consistency was insane. Run, police, how you doing? Pretty much G, isn't it? Yeah. That's halfway, that. Fair, I mean the guy's got some pace now, hasn't he? I mean there's the pole sitter, so you'd expect him to have some pace, but bloody affect my race it feels like. Nearly my chance of a podium anyway. Lines actually, there's some pace now. Rombo, what are you doing? We lost 2 seconds in the laps of the Italian. We were never winning, but I think P2 was on there. I think P2, if we'd kind of just been a 10th, a couple of attempts ahead of the Italian, I think P2 was on there, but we lost, we did a 48.5 and a 48.2. At the time we were doing 47.2s on our own, so we lost, I'd say 2.3 seconds we lost there. Bit of a shame, but not a bad result overall. Not a bad result overall. GG's Art, well done mate, well done. Cheers Nicey, cheers. We'll celebrate with some Iron Brew. I wanted the podium there. We were driving so well at one point as well. I'm pretty sure the podium was on. I think once the Finnish driver wasn't having to battle with anyone, I think once the Italian that we battled with pitted, I think the Finnish driver was putting in some really good laps, so. And well done to Jams. Where did you get, Jams? P4? Nice job. It's definitely got a couple of attempts over everything else I've driven, Hugo, for sure. Definitely got a couple of attempts over everything else. You're based, good stuff, Jams, good stuff. Are you only A rated as well, or you'll be gathering you'll be getting the DR from these races then? Why don't they have a Scottish flag in the game? We were flying at this point. We were doing, 47.2s are pretty good lap times on your own. I think once this guy got released though, I think he was really quick once he got released. So, he's getting a toe off the guy in last place. Okay. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing much quicker than we can do. Good pace. Let's just take a look at the exit of the pits anyway. I think it was all okay. I was a wee bit annoyed at the time. I think it was fine. I think it was fine. He has the, you can't argue that he's squeezed me a little bit there, can you? He's not really giving me anywhere. I've definitely been squeezed a little bit. I've certainly not got a car's width to operate on. He has gone wide at the hairpin. It's a bit tight on the exit, but it's just a touch, I guess, more than it. Guys, I mean, he's attempted to leave some room, maybe not quite enough, but all good. I mean, if we're calling this a touring car race, that's touring car driving, isn't it? So. Costly though, costly stuff. Is there a Mitsubishi Evo Iron Brew livery? Let's see. Oh, these Iron Brew liveries for all these cars. Oh. You can put Iron Brew in just about any car in the game. Some of these are actually really good, aren't they? I quite like some of these. That's the one. That's your one there, David. That's the one that I've got. Where I searched for. Well, there we go. Oh. I'm going to refrain from commenting anymore on the subject. As is. Right, what we saying in chat? Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I am going to actually end the stream here whilst I'm still having fun with this combo, and I'll maybe still have enough motivation to come back to it later on. And I'm mostly ending the stream because I'm starving. It's 25 minutes past 1 and I've not eaten anything today. And do I look like somebody who goes very long without eating anything? Definitely not. But it's been a good wee stream. I've really enjoyed it, actually. Enjoyed it more than I thought I would, to be fair. The racing's been okay, but yeah, certainly not one that you can spend too much time on, I think would be fair to say. So I appreciate your company this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day, your afternoon, and if you're about this evening not doing anything, then do join me for some for some World of Tanks, which is about 90% sure to happen. Usually start around about 9 o'clock. But yeah, I'll do this. I'll stream this again at some point. We'll try and get some podiums, get some DR and stuff. But yeah, 5 races. We tried some different cars. The Evo is definitely the car to be in. I think we've confirmed that. The WRX is too slow. The Atenza wasn't that far off, to be fair. But the Evo is definitely the car. And yeah, take care, folks. Thanks for joining the stream, James. Coming in at the death there. Nice to see you, James. Welcome along. Thanks, they missed the stream. Yeah, literally just finishing, James. But yeah, I'll do another stream of this later on in the week. Maybe something like, maybe an update day, Thursday morning. That could be an option, couldn't it? Maybe there'll be a new BOP. Maybe there'll be a new track. Who knows? Who knows? They're not. See, the fact they're not advertising anything, that makes me think, we keep giving you cars, but there's no cars this week, so we're giving you a track. But maybe I'm just the eternal optimist. Right, folks, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Have a nice lunch if it's lunchtime for you. And I'll catch you on another one fairly soon. Cheerio, bye now.